Well, it has been a Monday today, if there's ever been a Monday. I think we've had 4 different things go wrong today. First off, I went by the lake project to, I opened the valve. It rained over the weekend, so I opened the valve Saturday. I get over there this morning, the water's not down far enough to work, still up too high. So we had a backup plan. Plan B was to go and we had a logging trail to cut, access path for some loggers. It was 800 feet long to access a tract of timber. And the guys worked on for 2 months getting everything planned out and had it all flagged, walked all the owners through there. And I got 10 minutes into it today, and one of the neighbors come up who also owns that tract of land, completely irate that nobody told him that we were going to be accessing through his property, even though he had walked it with the forester and flagged it and agreed that that was the proper route to go. So we had to abort on that because come to find out he was mentally unstable, according to his family, and nobody mentioned until that it was all family land, but for some reason he just completely forgot that they had spent the last 2 minutes working on that. So that was a disaster in itself. Had the 160 over there, and I had to wait. My uncle Tim and went to go get pipe because we had some crossings to cross, and they were in the process of going and doing that when I had to call them. So I had to wait about 45 minutes for them to come back. We had to leave ASAP, by the way, before we got shot. Yeah, no videos today of all this. It was just nonstop. And then, so he's backing the trailer back down, and I hear something making a unusual sound like a flat tire. I crawled all over the trailer, didn't see anything wrong. We ended up getting to talking, and I got sidetracked. And when we went to pull out, noticed the tires were wobbling on the back dual of the trailer. And somebody might have forgot lug nut day. I don't know. I don't remember who was the last one to work on that trailer. I know it's been about a year since I've probably touched a tire on it, so I don't think it was me. But somebody forgot lug nut day. And they were a little loose, and one of them had already broke off, and a couple more had on the verge of breaking off. Some of the lug nuts were gone. There was about 4 left. There was about 6 left holding it on. When we got about 2 miles down the road, about a mile down the road, and noticed it. So pulled over, tried to take the impact gun, tighten those up, broke all but like 4 studs left holding that tire on. So we attempted to make it home and got about a mile down the road, and I was like, that's definitely not gonna make it. So we ended up taking it to a trailer place. They were able to hook us up. Ended up needing a new hub because it ground down, it wallered the rim out. Oh, it was a disaster. So 2 new rims, new hub. Figured I was going to take better part of the afternoon. We needed the equipment for tomorrow on another project. So we come here to the house, my house, to get the old Kaufman trailer, which has been sitting for probably 6 months, I would say. Hasn't been used. And this one's a little notorious for, if you don't use it, the brakes lock up on it. Well, we come over here, as you can tell, the tires need pumping up on it. But there's a valve under there, and evidently it's gone bad again, or something's froze up in it. But we've tried taking it off, and it was about impossible to get to. And they called and said that the other trailer was ready, so we just shoved it back to where it come from. I'll drag it out one day and we'll flip it over on its side and where we can access it a little easier. But yeah, this is the log trailer. It doesn't have the log racks on it right now. We use it as a backup trailer. It doesn't get used very often. Kind of like the gooseneck. It gets used about once a year, but got it if you need it. That's an expensive trailer to sit there, but such is life. I like the 3-axle one. But yeah. What else? Was that 3 things? That was 2 things. No, that's 3. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna take the rest of this afternoon. Oh yeah, that's got to be fixed too. Got a cylinder leaking. And do a little, I've gotten my generators, all my generators back from the storm. I'm going to start everything up, run everything out of gas, so kind of get it prepared for the winter. Starting to get below freezing. Probably won't be using these pumps no time soon, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water in them and start them up and run them out of gas, and then drain the water out so it won't freeze, and put them up on the shelf. What the hell is that? Huh, it's a snake skin. A good place. No, that's the actual snake that has died. Yeah. Huh. Evidently got hung up in the wire and dried himself out. Isn't that something? You were just waiting to get in the backhoe, weren't you there, buddy? But you got hung up in my fencing. You won't do that again, will you? Put you in the trash bin. All right, well, let me, I'll put my head strap on and get these pumps fired up and generators, run everything out of gas, and get everything ready for the winter hibernation. So let's see, I got to turn the fuel off on these. There we go, this one's right here. Let this thing run out of fuel. Where's the power switch? On. This one usually starts on the first pull. Let that run out of gas. Do the same for this one. Turn the fuel off. If you don't do it, the carburetors usually clog up. Then it won't run right. Yada yada. This one's loud. Go get a bucket of water for the pump. If you don't put a little bit of water in there, you can burn the pump up. I ain't got to fill it full. It won't take too long. You'd think they could make that hole a little bit bigger. Keep it from overheating. Well, we know which one runs out of gas first. $149.99 pump from Harbor Freight. I love this thing. If you actually take care of it, you can't kill it. Oh, I guess it would help if I turn the gas off. Silence! Silence. If you don't drain the water out when it freezes, it'll expand in there and then bust the pump housing. And then it won't pump. That's why I have a dirt floor, so I can do stuff like this. Isn't that just great? I'd rather have concrete though. One day. Baby steps. Baby steps. Who the hell threw this right here? Alrighty. Well, that's enough for today. I'm ready for Tuesday.